What's up, YouTube? It's Alex and I'm back at again for yet another video. So recently there's been a lot of controversy towards Captain Marvel the movie and Brie Larson, and so I thought, since there's so many videos out there right now and so many people getting behind, like, saying their point of view on what's going on with it, I thought, I'll make a video for you guys and say what do I feel about what is going on, and kind of tell you guys what is going on if you guys don't know, and kind of like what are people's responses to what is going on. So as we are getting closer and closer, we are only almost about a week away from the release of Captain Marvel. Next Thursday night will be the premiere of Captain Marvel. I will not be seeing it until Saturday, but it's okay. I'm still seeing it opening weekend. I'm still hyped for it. But so, there's been a lot of reviews coming out, but I don't really know if you should call them reviews, because they are not coming from people who have actually seen the movie. They are coming from just random people who, are just trolls on the internet, feeling like they need to bash something. So, about last year, at the Crystal and Lucy Awards, Brie Larson was there, talking about the Wrinkle in Time movie, even though, it wasn't all that great. I did see it, it wasn't all that great. I thought it could have been way better, but, it's okay. But she was there, and some press stopped her, and saying that they had heard that she was saying really sexist things about just people who are watching the movies, and kind of criticizing them, and saying that just very sexist things, I guess. But this is what she ended up having to say back to them at the the Crystal and Lucy Awards. She says, "Am I saying that I hate white dudes? No, I'm not. But if you make a movie that is a love letter to women of color, there is an insanely low chance a woman of color will have a chance to see your movie and review your movie." She continues by saying, "Audience are not allowed enough chances to read public discourses on these films by people of the film, by the people the films are made for. I do not need a 40-year-old white dude to tell me what did not work for him about the Wrinkle in Time. It wasn't made for him. I want to know what it meant to a woman of color, a biracial woman, to teen women of color, to teens that are biracial." From this comment that she made last year, there's been so many negative reviews and comments about the new Captain Marvel movie that it will be released next week. But I guess, still, they're not reviews, they are more just comments that people are saying online. People are actually using the website Rotten Tomatoes to write these comments, and I guess a lot of people are also using Twitter to go and kind of attack Brie Larson herself. One person on Rotten Tomatoes said, why Marvel Studio decided to cast a very vocal, racist and sexist, aimed at white males, I'll never know. First off, dude, are you serious right now? She's not saying that, like, she doesn't want white dudes to come see her movie. She's not saying that. She's saying that she wants more people to be reviewing the movies. That's what a lot of these things are, is just people saying that she is being racist, she's being sexist. No, she's not. She's really not, guys, okay? She is just saying that she wants the people who are reviewing these movies to be more diverse. Like, no, she's not. Oh, my God. But a lot of people are saying these things. Another person wrote on there, as a white male, I don't think Brie wants me to go watch this movie. She's not saying that. Again, dude, she's not saying, hey, you're white and you're a male, don't go watch this movie. I don't want you to go to the theaters and go see this movie. Like, no, she's not saying that at all. And another user wrote to piggyback on that, Brie Larson has already said this isn't for me. I'll spend my money elsewhere. Like, dude, seriously? You know what? You can go spend your money elsewhere, but she's not saying that, you're white, don't come to this movie. You're a white dude, I don't want you at this movie. She's not saying that. I'm a white male in this society today, and what she said, I'm not feeling like she's saying to me, hey, I know you have movie tickets to go see the new Captain Marvel movie. I don't want you to go see it, though, because you're a white male. I don't feel like she's saying that at all. Like, people are just attacking it, saying that she is being really racist and very sexist about this. No, she's just really saying that she wants the chance for women and women of color to be able to come and say, hey, I like this movie because it really represented me in this movie. Or to have a teenage girl come in, or a colored teenage girl, or any teenager to come in and say, oh, this movie really spoke to me. Or just depending on what the movie is, she's saying that they should open it up to more people to be reviewing these movies, not just, old white dudes who have, like, nothing better to do with their lives. But then another person on Twitter ended up saying, okay, just talking facts. About 3 weeks ago, I checked for the plan to see the percentage for Captain Marvel on Rotten Tomatoes. It was at a 97. Now it is at a 66%. This isn't bots. Maybe it's time Marvel Studios thinks about its current course and readjusts. You know what? No. They shouldn't be readjusting because people are piggybacking on the garbage that other people are saying. People are saying that she's being really sexist, and people are piggybacking on that and being like, oh my god, this movie has someone who's really sexist? Oh, and also on top of that, people are saying that she's racist. People are jumping on that too, being like, oh my god, she's really racist, and she's sexist, because she doesn't want white dudes to come see it. She's not saying that. She's really just saying that she wants more people to be able to come see these movies and write reviews about it. And people are saying no. And people are going on to, like, Rotten Tomatoes and saying, oh my god, I heard that someone said that she had said this, and it sounded just very sexist. And people are going on there and being like, you know what, I don't really want to see this movie now. And checking the box saying, I'm not really interested in bringing that percentage of people who want to see it all the way down to a 66% now. But no, it should be all the way back up to a 97%. Because you know what? She's not saying these things. People are just filling other people's heads with just complete garbage. This, it just really is just irritating just to hear about it. Of people are just saying like, oh, she's being really sexist because she said that she doesn't want white dudes there. She never said she doesn't want white dudes there. She just said she does. She wants women of color and just women in general to have more of an opportunity to go see these movies, because it was proven that more white men are the critics of these movies and rating them and everything than there are women in these theaters seeing these movies. And it's just irritating, because why, people? No, she's not saying these things. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think they need to readjust anything, and I don't think they need to start rethinking their current course. Their current course is perfect. And you know what I gotta say to that, dude? Hey, you know what they did as their current course? They went and they signed Brie Larson back on for another 7 movies. So you know what? If you don't really like her and you think she's racist and she's sexist, then don't watch any more Marvel movies, because you know what? She's going to be in them for the next 7 movies, most likely. Except for, Spider-Man Far From Home, but, it's okay. But, she will be in these movies a lot more. She's going to be taking up the role as, like, one of the leaders of the Avengers. So, if you don't like her, then I guess you aren't really a fan of Marvel itself. So, oh my god. Then Brie Larson ended up actually saying, having a comment on these very big comments, and people just going at this movie and her about her comment. She ends up saying, what I'm looking for is to bring more seats up to the table. No one is getting their chair taken away. There's not less seats at the table. There's just more seats at the table. And you know what? Hell yes, there should be more seats at this table. I don't care that if it's bringing more people. That's more people reviewing it then, and getting more people's point of view on it and saying, yes, I like it, or no, they could have done it a little better on this, or that kind of offended me on this. And getting it before it goes to the theaters, and people sitting there then coming out and being like, I didn't really like it because this was in there, or whatever. But, people just need to, like, stop just criticizing her for what she's saying, that she wants basically society to be more diverse in this kind of stuff. And you know what? Today's society really should be more diverse with it. I don't care if someone of color is going and watching this movie in writing a review on it. I don't care. You know what? Good for them that they're writing a review on it. And, if it's a teenager going and seeing this movie, I don't care. Good for them. They're seeing this movie and they're writing a review and their voice is going to be heard. Good for them. And then, actually, a few days ago, as I said earlier in this video, DC's new movie, Shazam, the leading man in that movie, Zachary Levi, actually just recently posted a video slamming this Captain Marvel hate campaign, as he said, for the video. Just slamming down, being like, you guys need to, like, basically knock it off, because what you're saying is complete garbage, but, nicer words. But he ends up saying in this that this hate does not help with the Shazam's ratings. That it's not really doing anything, because a lot of people are saying Captain Marvel shouldn't really be a movie because it was made up, because Shazam was the original Captain Marvel and it was made well before. Then you know what, guys? Then that means almost all the Marvel movies that you're watching, you should be saying the exact same thing. Because if you go back and you look at the timelines, I've looked at them. DC created a lot of the characters that Marvel ended up taking and making their own spin on it. Like Incredible Hulk, that was taken from one of Superman's arch enemies in the comics, and you know what? Stan Lee sat there, he looked at it and was like, I really would think that I could take something and make it my own spin on this, and so he did. And people are saying, oh, well, Captain Marvel just took it away from DC because it's Shazam, and you know what? It's like Zachary Levi said in his video, saying that it's just because of the timeline that people are saying these things, that Shazam should really be the only one that's coming out, that Captain Marvel should really not be being released right now, and that it shouldn't even have ever existed, and stuff like that. And as Zachary Levi said in his video, he ends up saying, if you want to be passionate about either movie, rock and roll. If you want to be passionate about both movies, rock and roll. But going at this really low blow type stuff is going to be going and lying. First off, all this is bottom of the barrel to me. but to be lying in attempt to discredit and deframe, fame, sorry, somebody, I think it's just really sad. So please do not do that. So, even other actors are getting behind this, saying that basically standing up for her and standing with her, not likely like standing up for her, more like they're standing behind her saying, you know what she's saying is actually right, and we should really be listening to her and be bringing more seats to the table. And if you guys actually want to see the full video of Zach Levi's whole commentary, it was about, I want to say, 3.5 minutes. I'll leave it down in the description down below. I'll leave a link. You guys can click on it and watch it at your own convenience. But just this whole movie is just being trashed and being brought down because people are just saying that, oh, I heard this from somebody else, when they have no proof of what they're saying. That, oh, I heard someone say that she had said that I don't want white men to see my movies. They're not really going and actually finding all of this out. I went and I actually ended up, because I watched a video on this earlier. I'll post that down in the description down below. It was a radio talk show host doing a video, though, talking about this, that someone had brought it to his attention, and he talked about it, just going into depth. And one of my friends had ended up sending this to me earlier today, and I was just completely astonished at the things that people were saying. What he was saying, people were saying, and he said that he did his research. I ended up going and just making sure like what he had said was actually true. And you know what? When I was doing my research, it was just appalling to see just the nastiness that people are saying out there, and just how mean and nasty people can be out there. So just stop, guys. If you're out there and you're trashing people, just stop. It's not nice to do these things. I don't care if it's making you feel better. It's not going to make you feel better in the long run at all. Because you're sitting here and you're trashing a movie for other people. You're sitting there and people could be like me, who are just big Marvel fans and are just like, oh my god, yes, I can't wait to go see this movie. And then people are going on there and saying to you, oh, did you not hear about this? She was really sexist about this. And if people aren't going and actually looking it up and are just believing people who are just trying to bring other people down, they're going to be like, oh my god, I don't really want to see this movie now. It just sounds like it's going to be the worst movie ever. And so, like, that's ruining it for other people, too. Like, you're just setting the world on fire, basically, because you're saying one thing and it's making other people be like, oh, that's what's going on? Oh. But, it's all lies about it, of, like, what was actually said. You can, if you guys really want to, you guys can go look it up and make sure that I'm actually telling the truth. Because, I did do the research, but if you guys still don't believe me that this was, that's what she had said a year ago, you guys can go look it up for all I care, and you guys could sit there and be like, nope, this is not what she said. But I will tell you guys, yes, it is. Because it is all over the internet right now that, yes, this is what she had said, and so many people are trying to find this article of what did she end up saying, and so many of them are saying the exact same thing that I had told you guys. But, even though all these negative things are out there, it shouldn't change your view on if you're excited to go see this movie or if you're not excited about seeing this movie. And, if you're not excited about seeing this movie, good for you guys. I'm not going to sit there and be like, you guys should really go see this movie. If you don't see this movie or you're not excited about this movie, you suck. I'm not saying that. Like, it's all cool if you guys aren't all excited about going to see Captain Marvel, or you're not going to go see Captain Marvel. I don't care. I could care less if you guys are excited about it. Because, it's all, if you guys are excited about it, good for you guys. Yes. But if you're like, no, I don't care about it, I don't like Marvel, I just follow this channel just because I thought it was cool because he talked about Walking Dead for a while and he hasn't come back talking about Walking Dead. Sorry about that. I still can't watch Walking Dead yet. But you know, if that's why you follow me, I don't care. That if you're like, I don't really like Marvel movies, it's okay. I'm not mad about it, you know. But, you know, just don't sit there and bring people down, being like, you know, you like Marvel? Aw, you suck. Because, you know, that new movie has someone who's sexist and racist. But, you know, don't do that kind of stuff because it's not true. And for those of you who are excited about seeing it, good. It's going to be an awesome movie. As people who have actually seen the film, they are so excited about this movie to be coming out. They are praising the performances apparently in it. They are so happy with how it turned out. But, you know, I'm just, you know, excited about seeing this movie. I don't care about these negative reviews. You know, you guys can say what you want, that it's going to be a completely garbage movie, and you know what? Okay, that's your point of view. Good for you guys. You can believe that it's going to be garbage, and you could see the movie and you could say that it's absolute garbage. Good for you guys, but don't be sitting there throwing it on to other people, being like, oh, you would like that movie, it was complete garbage, and being mean. You know, just be nice to one another. For Christ's sake. Oh my god. But you know, I'm just so excited about seeing Brie Larson going up there, being the first female Marvel superhero movie, even though, you know, Wonder Woman's out there, you know, but this is Marvel. That was DC, and, you know, DC's kind of going downhill. But, you know, it was still a good movie. I actually did like that. It was one of my favorite DC movies. But, you know, and, you know, I can't wait to see her up on the big screen again on April 26th. Yes, that's when Avengers Endgame comes out, when she will be up there with Earth's mightiest heroes, fighting alongside them, trying to defeat Thanos, and trying to reverse that snap, and make everyone feel so much better. But, you know, I'm just so excited about this. You know, if you guys aren't, it's all cool. I'm not hurt by that, but, you know, don't trash other people because they're excited. Don't put in the comments that trying to trash me because I'm excited about it. And, you know, I've said it like 10 times already in this video, but, you know, just be nice to one another. As everyone's like out there trying to say, just be nice to one another. And, you know, that's really what we should be doing. We shouldn't be bringing people down. Like, don't bring people who love Captain Marvel down. But yeah, so that is all I had to really talk about. Was I just wanted to let you guys all know what was going on with Marvel in like the news that has been coming out of them and everything. And, you know, if you guys like this video, hit that like button down below. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button too, so you can watch all my videos and get notified when I have a new video coming out. Because, you know, you're all going to be excited about seeing my breakdowns for the next few trailers of Avengers Endgame. I know, you guys are so highly anticipating them, I know it. If you like this video, and you want to leave a comment, leave it down below. Just no trashing me, please, because I'm excited about this movie. If you like this video and like that I did a more serious type video of like more things that are just more serious, leave down in the comments down below that you like this kind of video and you want to see more things like this. or if you just completely hated this video and you wanted to see something completely different, leave it down in the comments down below. And whatever you say of what you want my videos to start looking like, I'll review and see what you guys say, and if it's not too insane and crazy, I might consider it. But yeah. So I will see you guys on the next video, hopefully for an Avengers Endgame breakdown trailer. So I will see you guys on the next video. See ya.